ready? Go.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Graceman. Welcome
to our Blue Ribbon School. Would everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
No pom-pom.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. My name is Bree Fox, and I'm a proud Shipleys School Shark. Here's our AACPS awesome principal, Mrs. Berger.
Thank you, Brady. Good morning, guests, students, and staff. It is indeed a wonderful day to be sailing into success here at Shipleys. Since December, we have been beaming with this acknowledgement. Students, we celebrate today all that you and your teachers have accomplished, but also the success and hard work of the students and staff who were before us. They built a long-lasting expectation for high achievement. Students and staff, please give yourselves and those that came before us a round of much-deserved applause. Before I go further, I would like to take this time to introduce some very special guests who are with us today. Guests, as I introduce you, please stand and wave to the audience. Dr. Karen Salmon, Superintendent of Schools, Maryland State Department of Education. Dr. Darla Strauss, Executive Director of Partnerships and Recognition Programs, Maryland State Department of Education. Anne Arundel County Board of Education President Stacy Korvalak. Vice President Julie Hummer. Board Member Patricia Nally. Board Member Terry Gilliland. Board Member Maria Sasso. Representing our elected official, we have Legislative Assistant Kerry Doyle, representing Senator Edward Riley. From Anne Arundel County Public Schools, we have Dr. George Arlotto, Superintendent of Schools. Janine Robinson, Regional Assistant Superintendent for the Severna Park Cluster. And we have other members of the AACPS executive team, Deputy Superintendent Monique Jackson, Associate Superintendent Dr. Kathy Cubitt.
Hi, my name is Ella Florton, and I am in the 5th grade. At this time, I would like to introduce our school chorus led by our amazing music teacher, Mrs. O'Neill. Now performing proud is the Shipleys Choice Elementary School Chorus.
People living shoulder to shoulder, filling our land and growing older and older, watching the same sun
O'Neill and our talented chorus for their performance. Can we give them another round of applause? Amazing. And can I just say, wonderful job singing along and showing you're proud with your pom-poms. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. Nice. All right. I love all the friends that put their pom-poms right where they live on the floor right now. That is so awesome. Okay. I also want to thank Mr. Metzler and our string students for their lovely music as we enter the Shark Cafe. Didn't they do a nice job? It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium our President of the Board of Education, Stacy Korblack. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and good morning, Sharks. Dr. Salmon, it is such a pleasure to celebrate this remarkable achievement with you today. I believe this is the 10th time in 12 years that at least one of our schools in Anne Arundel County has been recognized for this blue ribbon honor. We are very, very proud and humbled because achieving such success does not come easily or lightly. I want to thank Mrs. Berg and the entire school staff for pledging to provide an award-winning learning environment to help students reach their potential. This school, your school, has its own recipe for success. Without a doubt, that recipe includes an essential ingredient: community. Here, there is a tradition of excellence, which is a term you'll hear all the way into high school. This tradition is not only established because of your impressive school leadership, teachers, and students, it is equally possible because of your school community. So students, always be sure to thank your parents and school volunteers for all that they do to help this school be the very best it can be. Of course, I also want to commend you guys, the students. Your focus and determination to excel in your studies are the reason we are celebrating today. You have done an amazing job. And I know you hear it a lot, but this recognition is evidence that hard work pays off. Finally, I would urge you to continue to lead by example. Keep striving. There is nothing you can't accomplish as long as you have a blue ribbon attitude. Thanks.
Now, I would like to introduce Superintendent of Schools, Dr. George Arlotto.
Good morning. This is so awesome. And the choir was fabulous, and the theme is so proud. You're proud, but all of us gathered today to tell you how proud we are of you. You are amazing, and this is an amazing day. And I'm looking forward to the future, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. There are so many schools in the state of Maryland, but only 6 were picked to be blue ribbon schools, and your school is one of them. So of all the schools in the whole state, only 6 got picked to be blue ribbon schools because you're that special, and you're one of those 6, and you should be really proud. Also know that Shipleys Choice is the only school in our school system, in our county, Dr. Salmon, that has been picked as a blue ribbon school twice. 2 times in our history in the whole county where Shipleys Choice has been picked, 2 times to be a blue ribbon school. The last time was about 10 years ago. That might predate your time here at the elementary school. Very exciting. As Mrs. Korblack, our president, said, our board president said, this accomplishment doesn't come without a lot of hard work, right? There's been an incredible amount of hard work on your part, and we're so really proud. You have this amazing staff and teachers that are incredibly dedicated, and I thank you for your time and energies each and every day on behalf of your students. And your parents and the community support you. And as Mrs. Korblack said, you put all those together and you've got a recipe for success. It really is very exciting. I also do need to thank members of our board. We have 5 of our board members here. We have a total board of 9. 5 of our board members are here to celebrate with you, and they do a lot of work that's sort of unheralded, right? People really don't know all the hard work they do to support you, to support the schools, support the staff, to support the community. And I am very lucky each and every day to work with them. I thank you for that. If I can pick on one of them in particular, Mrs. Nally, there at the end, if you wait. Mrs. Nally recently retired a few years ago from Anne Arundel County Public Schools. She was a teacher and a principal, but she spent part of her career teaching here at Shipleys Choice Elementary School just a few years ago. Thank you. But of course, the praise goes to you. We're so proud of you as our students. Continue the hard work, and I look forward to coming back next fall to celebrate you not being just a state blue ribbon school, but a national blue ribbon school. Keep up the hard work. We're really proud.
Okay. Hello. All right. So now I would like to introduce State Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Karen Salmon. Thank you.
Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? Good. Okay, the first thing I want you to do to create a little disruption here is to stand up and give your teachers a standing ovation. And lend me your eyes and your ears. I am a 4th generation school teacher and very proud of it. And these people that sit on the sidelines but stand in the front of you every day are one of the reasons why you are a blue ribbon school. So we congratulate them, and we congratulate your principal for her leadership and all of the support systems that have been talked about, the parents, the community, the school board, and the superintendent. Congratulations. As Dr. Arlotto said, you're one of 6 in the state of Maryland. That's almost 16,000 other schools. Think about that for a second. 1 of 6 of about 1,600 schools. It's amazing what you've accomplished, what you've learned, and what you can show. When I told my State Board of Education and quoted your figures in reading and math, they couldn't believe it. How could anybody exceed 89%? It's amazing what you've accomplished. So you've learned well, and that's awesome. And we celebrate you today for that. You know, you do have a reputation here at Shipleys Choice for being excellent. And as Dr. Arlotto said, 10 years ago, it was another blue ribbon school. I think that your scores, if my calculations are correct, were the highest in Anne Arundel County, and I think you topped all the schools in the state. Wow. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, back to business. Need your eyes and ears again. Thank you. I can see you. But over the past years, you've always achieved in the top 5% on state assessments. Your math scores this year were 89.4% proficient and above, and your English language arts scores were 86.9%. Let's give another round of applause for that achievement. But you know, it's not all just about achievement and academics here at Shipley. It's about how you treat one another. And I understand you have something called a bucket filling program. Is that correct? And so you figure out how to do acts of kindness for people, correct? Excellent. I was thinking this morning as I was driving here, if we could all just do one act of kindness every day, what a better world we would live in. Even if it's driving up to the McDonald's window and telling the person in the window, as I did this morning, "You look awesome today." And her eyes got really big as she handed me my egg white delight. And she said, "Thank you very much." It didn't take much to do that, but I know you at Shipleys Choice know how to fill people's baskets with kindness. It's a great idea. I also know that you have a wellness distinction. That sign back there says so. Wellness School of Distinction. So I know that you all are fit and you participate in family fitness night and school races. Raise your hand if you've done one of those things. Awesome. Awesome. And what about your parents? I know we have to thank them because they're very dedicated. So let's give them a round of applause. All right, now I need your eyes and ears again because I want to tell you what you may already know, that your parents give many hours on 30 different PTA committees, and you have a 5K tech trot, right? And a fall festival. And how many of you in the room participate in the Makerspace Club? Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. I know that's got almost 100 4th and 5th graders participating. And you've got a Lego League, a running club, a chess club, a dance club. You've got everything here at Shipleys Choice, right? Okay, thumbs up if you participate in one of those clubs. Very good, okay. I also know that you have service clubs. You welcome soldiers home through Operation Welcome Home. You support children at Johns Hopkins Oncology Unit. And you're also a Maryland Green School. Awesome. How many more signs can we put up here? I think you're the best of the best. Do you agree? Well, as you know, I could go on and on and on. But I think if I have anything to do with it, which I don't think I do, I would like to recommend that Shipleys Choice become a national blue ribbon school. Now, hopefully, I can come back here and congratulate you for that in the very near future. But right now, do you think that a great school with such great students and great teachers and great parents and school community and board members and superintendents should get some gifts and prizes? Yeah. Well, I agree. And there is a person with me today, Dr. Darla Strauss, that is famous across the state for giving away gifts and prizes. So I'm going to ask her to come up now and give some gifts and prizes. Dr. Strauss.
Well, I, boys and girls, have the best job, and that is to tell you about some wonderful things that you're going to get and have maybe gotten already, some of them. So before I do that, everybody, how do we get the money to get you all the gifts? Well, oh, look, they have their hands up. What do you think? Taxes. Well, that could be a way, but we have an even better way, and that is we have sponsors, people who really love you, and they want to help and showcase your school. I want to say a very quick thank you to a few people who are here, who have donated some things to you. The first is Rudolph's Office and Computer Supply Christina Ensley, are you here? Stand up. She's the president of Rudolph's. And everybody, okay, everybody. And we have from Microsoft. Have you ever heard of Microsoft? A huge. Well, we have Bonnie Phelan here from Microsoft. Bonnie. Thank you so much. And we also have from a big, big cookie company. You're going to hear about that a little bit later, but we want to say thank you to Lisa Gahan from Mrs. Fields Cookies. All right, now everybody, calm. Everybody, you have to be quiet to hear the gifts or you can't get the gifts. Everybody, very calm. I want to tell you about some things that are happening. Everybody, your principal is going to be honored, and some of your teachers are going at a big dinner, and they're going to be honored at the state Capitol next week, boys and girls. What do you think of that? And boys and girls, how many of you have seen the blue ribbon flag of excellence? Raise your hands. In your school, only a blue ribbon school from Maryland gets that flag. And from Rudolph's, I mentioned that company to you, your school is receiving a $1,000 gift certificate for office and computer things that your school needs. And from Smart Technologies, they're not here, they weren't able to be here, you are going to get a 6065 interactive flat panel with IQ. More is coming. How many of you like to play games on the computer? Oh my God. Well, from a company called Dimension U, your school is getting a big license for games in math and literacy that will go all through this year and next year, and you're going to have a chance to learn while you play games. And your school will receive $2,000 thanks to our wonderful sponsors, BGE, and Comcast, Microsoft, NTA Life, and the State Department of Ed. Now, everybody, this is important. This is very important because for every person in this school, all of you, all of your teachers, all of the staff, your principal, there is going to be a big, delicious, juicy, chocolatey cookie party. Okay, everybody. Boys and girls, something even more wonderful in a way. So we want your principal up here because don't you think that your principal, who is such a terrific principal, deserves something very special? So boys and girls, for your principal, only a principal of a blue ribbon school can have this. No one else can have this. And it is only because she is a wonderful principal, and I want you to take a look, because she is going to be getting today, and it's going to go right around her neck, the Blue Ribbon School Medallion of Excellence. Dr. Salmon had these made only for the Blue Ribbon principals. Does she look amazing in that medallion?
What do you think? I will wear it every day. Now I have to get a wardrobe to match my blue ribbon, right? Okay. Nice job. I really appreciate you showing your pride with your pom-poms. You're doing a great job. Let's all wave our pom-poms in our excitement right now. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. 3, 2, 1. Let's see which grade has their pom-poms where they live. Nice job. All right. You're doing an awesome job. Thank you so much. Are you ready? Thank you, Dr. Salmon, Dr. Strauss, and all of the sponsors of our Maryland Blue Ribbon Schools program. Thank you. They must have known. I love the way the pom-poms are on the ground right now. You're doing a great job. They must have known how much we love technology here, because it sounds like we're going to have more amazing technology for everyone. Isn't that awesome? I have a couple of more things I want to mention. As Dr. Arlotto said, Mrs. Nally was a teacher here during her amazing career as an educator. Dr. Arlotto may not have known, though, that she was one of the people on the committee that wrote and applied and did all kinds of work on weekends for that blue ribbon. Let's give her some applause for that. Here is something else Dr. Arlotto did not know about Mrs. Nally. When I was learning to be a principal, I had to do something called an internship, and that's where you follow someone and study them to learn how to be a principal. And guess who I followed and studied? Mrs. Nally. She was my principal at the time. Isn't that awesome? So she taught me how to principal, okay? Here is another fun fact. There are other folks that are still on our staff and were on our staff in 1995 when we got that other blue ribbon. Would you please stand if you were here in 1995 when we got the blue ribbon? Mrs. Crewall, Mrs. Queen. Awesome. It is a tradition of excellence here. We have maintained an amazing school all of this time. Okay. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to count to 3, and I need everybody turning and looking at me. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I'd like to thank the rest of our guests for being here to celebrate with us today. You briefly witnessed how wonderful our students are. please stay to enjoy more demonstrations in the Media Center by our students as they display their absolute awesomeness that make us all blue ribbon proud. Now, thank you very much. Now, I would like to welcome the Shark Band to play a song. Mr. Albright and the Shark Band, there we go. Awesome job. And boys and girls, give yourselves a hand for being so awesome and blue ribbonish. Okay, listen very carefully.
Hi, I'm Jeannie Porter. Anne Arundel County Public Schools Department of Transportation is raising the level of awareness for the safety of your children as we transport them to and from school. When a school bus stops to load students, as a driver, this is what you will see. At 150 feet, the bus will activate hazard lights. At 100 feet, the bus driver will activate the amber lights. They will start slowing down. At 10 feet before the bus stops, they will turn on the red bus lights. Their stop sign will come out, and students will begin to load. Once all students are on board safely, the bus driver will turn off red lights and move forward. At this time, it is safe for the motorist to resume movement.
The new kindergarten, first, and second grade curriculums are designed to engage students in a variety of learning opportunities that involve collaboration, conversation, and creativity. One learning block that is devoted to movement and healthy minds and bodies supports a cooperative classroom and a feeling of connectedness. In Move, 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 Healthy Minds and Bodies, activities support oral language development and prepare the brain for new information. The use of repetition and movement offers an opportunity to review content across various learning blocks. The positive effects of physical activity on the young brain provides a focus and a readiness to learn. Ready? Ask your child how Move, Move, Move helped them learn today.